Alrighty then, hey guys, I am back with another video, second video, second video of the kind of new wave of, it's going to call it the RBM wave, because, we are now officially RBM, Russian Batman, the answer to the universe. Okay, and I explained what the title, why I renamed it, well actually not really why, but what kind of the meaning of, RBM, the answer to the universe is. Go check out the last video, which was just a random showcase. This is not a random showcase. Today I'll be showing off some Avatar The Last Airbender figures. I just started actually recently watched the show on Netflix. I actually did not watch it as a kid, but I watched it recently and I loved it. It's amazing. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out now. Why are you still watching the video? Go watch Avatar. Well, let's start off with the main character, the one you all know, Aang. Pretty straightforward. Making Avatar customs, you got to start off with an Aang. If anyone, even if someone's just made one Avatar custom, it's gonna be Aang, and it's like, yeah, it's the main character. You gotta include him. So also, I used this what was this piece from? It was from Frozone, and he used it as ice. I think it kind of looks like air a little bit because it's transparent. So I use that little blaster. I paint. It's all painted. I gave him a collar. I thought that would be interesting because he does have a bit of a collar in the show. I feel like this is a bit cartoonishly big, but I think it's all right. The arrow goes on the stud to the back, and then you also got the little arrows on the hands. These are actually dual molded arms. I don't know where they're from, but they're not fake dual molded where I painted them to look dual molded. They are actually dual molded. And I also got these mid legs so they could actually move, but it kind of looks weird because the yellow paint is kind of thick, so don't want to move the legs to ruin that, scratch it up. But yeah, there's Aang. So sorry if I'm going a bit fast. I gotta make this video kind of quick just so it doesn't go over time, because I can't make my videos over 20 minutes. But I should be fine on time. I don't have that many customs to show. Here's another Aang. This is Avatar State / Season 3 Aang. The reason I did the Avatar State Aang in season 3 outfit is because I wanted it to kind of look different, right? And also, so yeah, this outfit, because I didn't want to make two of these outfits, I just made one. And also another thing is I didn't do like the shirtless one that a lot of people will see. When they see Avatar State Aang, they'll use the shirtless version. Because I think there was a game that included Avatar in it, and had the shirtless version as the Avatar State Aang. So I used this because it's kind of more interesting than just shirtless Aang, and also it's kind of easy to do. It don't need as many these. Don't need a tan the flesh color torso and arm and whatnot. So and obviously it's kind of hard to see, but the eyes are kind of easy, but the arrow is a bit tricky to see, because it's white on the flesh color, which is a bit hard to see. So let's move along to these two. Are kind of interesting. Got something to say about these two. Is Katara. So you see her there. Pretty straightforward. Very simple figure. Just all painted. No new molds. This is an existing hair piece. I just painted on the hair. The little strands of hair, not the actual hair, but this face was from Commissioner Gordon. No, Barbara Gordon. Sorry, my bad. Barbara Gordon. And then also you got Sokka. Sokka with his boomerang. I should actually make Boomy. That's a good idea. But these, I don't know what exact appearances these are from. If they're like season 1, 2, or 3. But they're just kind of random appearances I used. I just looked up images of them online and then used that. For Sokka, I did actually paint some of it gray to kind of make it look like it's a bit shaved. I don't know if it looks too good. This is honestly probably one of my least favorite out of all of them. But the funny thing is if you're on r/justdogood, you probably know that I posted all of my Avatar figures on there. But the interesting thing is that for some reason Katara and Sokka were the most popular on r/justdogood. They got around like 300 some upvotes, right? Which is kind of insane, because compared to the rest, like I think Avatar 8 No, Aang got like roughly 12, and some of the other ones I've made got like didn't even make it to 10 upvotes, which I don't know why, because those figures are a lot like the other ones I'm going to show you soon are, in my opinion, a lot better looking. But for some reason, these two got the most amount of upvotes, which, you know, a bit strange, but, you know, I'm not complaining. You know, I love being on r/just too good. It's a great subreddit, in my opinion. And so, yeah, let's stop with the blabbering and let's move on to Zuko. I did, like I said, the most simple appearance. I didn't do the, you know, armored season 1 with the, you know, with the ponytail. You know, I did that. It's kind of easy to see without that. So I did the scar there. I don't know how it turned. I don't know how, you know, I think it turned out pretty good, but could have been better. I've seen other people do this better, but it's a pretty simple figure. This sword is from the Lego Ninjago movie. And yeah, very simple figure to make. Just kind of paint some dark red there. And yeah, there's nothing really to say about him. He ended up looking good. Actually, one figure I forgot to show you is Toph. Toph, I think, is probably the one I'm most proud of out of all these. Either probably Toph or Uncle Iroh, which I'm going to show you soon. But so there's Toph. Pretty simple, short legs. I didn't do mid legs. Some people do mid legs for Toph, but Toph is notably shorter than Aang. So I decided just to do short legs. This is simple. Just kind of try to make it look simplistic to kind of make it look more Lego-like and dual molded. I could have gone with those weird kind of half Scrooge McDuck looking shoes on there, you know, with the ones without the bottom. But decided you just do the leg and whatnot. You know, I thought that would, you know, add unnecessary detail that Lego wouldn't do, just to kind of make it look more Lego-like. Even though, I can make custom figures, I can make them however I want. I shouldn't confide to the rules that Lego makes, but you know, sometimes I do because I think it just makes it look more simplistic, and you know, just kind of brings across the character better. And this one, I should have shown Zuko off probably after her, because next up we have this. Come on, show us Uncle Iroh. Yeah, Uncle Iroh, one of my favorite characters from the show. This one was pretty straightforward. There's a bit, sorry, paint off that. I need to repaint that, but yeah, I gave him Teacup. This outfit he has, I think, is actually based on the outfit he had when he interacted with Toph. So that's, you know, interesting. That I showed Toph right before Uncle Iroh. So I just took a beard piece and painted it gray, and then also cut it a whole bunch, so it's a lot shorter, and you know, yeah, it's a lot simpler. I could have used like some the Danny DeVito hair piece, you know, on this to kind of, you know, or some version. I decided not to, just paint on the hair, you know, so I didn't have to make any crazy new pieces. I gave him Teacup, you know, because, you know, Uncle Iroh, he needs his jasmine tea. So last up, let me actually first show you. This is kind of a cursed figure in my opinion. It's kind of cursed. I call it cursed Momo, because it's based on, because he's like fat. If you look at his stomach, he's based on the that one Star Wars creature, and I just kind of repainted it. The ears should be a lot bigger. I'm not particularly fond of this guy, but you know, it is what it is. He can't really sit properly because, you know, he's meant to be sitting on a ledge, so I usually put him where I display all my figures, which is on a ledge, so you know, it's kind of convenient. But next off, let's show, I like to call these people the Evil Lady Gang. You know, that's what I call them when I watch the show, because, you know, they're like the people, you know, that are going after, I know their names, but first, you know, let's show probably the least interesting out of all of them, in my opinion, Princess Azula, if I'm right. This one, I just kind of molded on, sorry about that, molded on these little spikes to the hair. Pretty straightforward figure. This is an existing torso, so I didn't do anything crazy this it fit for her. Because she has a whole bunch of armor, and to paint that on would kind of be a bit of a pain. And this is the last figure I made. I didn't want to go through the hassle. I put all the effort into the other ones. And plus, you know, she's evil, so she shouldn't get representation because, damn, she's just, I don't know, she's really evil. So, let's go on to some of the, this one is May, I think? something with an M and an I in it. There's an I that sounds like an E. I don't know. So here she is. I usually call her emo chick, you know. But actually, I used the for this hair. I actually didn't use a hairpiece. I used the mum. I think it was like the season, not season. It was like the collectible minifigure series Mummy, right? The mummy with like the golden hand. You flip it around. It's actual mummy face. So I used that, molded on with some green stuff, and you know, kind of add some details to make it look hair, and add little buns on there. So I thought, you know, this face really worked. Didn't paint any of these faces, except, you know, some of them, but like, you know, didn't fully paint. They're not fully original, but I thought this turned out good. Yeah, pretty proud of that. And the last figure is another one of the evil. She was the ballerina lady. I don't remember her name, but here she's pretty straightforward. Like, just so the face is a bit weird because she had glasses on. I had to try to remove that, so I painted over a little bit. And so sorry if it's not focusing in it. You know, the face, I feel like I could have found a better face. But it was the only really cheerful kind of female face. You know, my brother was telling me that maybe I should add bigger eyes. But I don't know if that would actually work. Because I don't want to ruin this face. Here, focus. But, you know, this would be, yeah, all my Avatar customs. And I'm pretty proud of this. You know, I should probably make more, because there are kind of some more I want to make. Maybe Cabbage Guy. You know, what was that lady with the face paint? I'm blanking on these names. I saw the show. I finished the show recently. Recently after I watched the show, I started making these guys. But, you know, it's been actually a while since I've seen it. I kind of wanted to see Legend of Korra, because I just heard it, like, it's kind of like a sequel type thing, but it's not on Netflix for some reason. And also, I'm just gonna, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna rant for a little bit, but they need to add Rango to Netflix. Why isn't Rango on? If you don't know what Rango is, I need to make Rango customs. Rango is like a Western animated film. Dude, it is the best. If you haven't seen Rango, stop watching, you know, even, like, let's say, okay, don't go watch Avatar after this. Go watch Rango if you haven't seen Rango. Rango, it's a masterpiece of a film. It is my childhood. I love Rango. You're going to love Rango. Go watch Rango. You know, if you get anything out of this video, you know, besides, you know, like customs and whatnot, go watch Rango. You know, I don't even get, you know what? If you have to choose between liking and subscribing and watching Rango, go watch Rango, okay? Even if you have to unsubscribe to go watch Rango, go watch Rango. Rango, great film. Go watch it. And also, but if you do want to like and, you know, subscribe, you know, it's good. You know, you're supporting the channel. You know, and if you guys want me to make more Avatar customs, just tell me, and then, you know, I'll probably make some more in the future. And yeah, and if there's any other, you know, type of content you guys want, you know, just tell me. If you want me to just make the same content, you know, just tell me. You know, leave it in the comments. Do whatever you do best. And, you know, I hope you all have a lovely day or night. Or I did this gag last video. But you know what? You know what? You're the best. You know, go have a nice day. You know, go spend it with your family. Or, you know, if you don't have close family you could be with, go spend it. You know, go outside, go take a walk, you know, and especially go watch Rango, okay? I don't work for Nickelodeon, even, you know, in the Rango team. They need to make a sequel to Rango. Dude, they need to make Rango 2-y. Okay, you know what? Go, someone needs to start a Kickstarter for Rango 2, okay? Go start the Kickstarter, like the video, do all that jazz. Good night and goodbye. Or God.